Hello everybody, I'm working on a Troybilt weed eater head. This is Henry the Weed Eater Man, and what I'm doing is I took it apart, took all the screws out, not a no-brainer. Take the cap off. There's no seals on it. There's no way to seal this. I'll put some on it to keep it from getting water in it, but it was sticking here and there was a bunch of stuff wrapped up in here, and this little bearing had a little bit of water in it. It's not as stiff as it was. This one spins pretty good, so I took some brake cleaner and flushed it out. Now I'm going to take I have a little needle greaser. I'm going to squirt some grease in there and then I'll try to push it down in there. Let me flip this around so you can see what I'm doing here. 1 second. So I'm going to take this. This works really nice for these tight areas. And just squirt it in there. And then I got a flat tip, and I'll just push it down into the bearing. I've already flushed it, and I'll just keep turning it, and I'll push that grease down into that bearing, and it's already smoothed out. It's already made a difference. So, and that's all it needed. It was stiff because it wasn't any grease packed in it. So I'm basically packing it with my needle greaser and then the screwdriver. I'm just holding it down, and all that grease has disappeared into the bearing. So it needed it. I'm going to do this other bearing too. There's 3 bearings in this head. I'll do this one too. Same thing. I'll go all the way around. Get some fresh grease in there. I'll put some in the chassis too. It's just slinging. It's a few years old, and sometimes you got to do it. There we go. Boy, that sounds nice. It had a lot of noise because it was dry, and I didn't want to burn it up. If I go to sell this to somebody, I wanted to make sure it was workable for them. There we go. Get that grease down in there. What a difference. Grease. Get some lubricant in there. Okay. One more bearing. Then you got this bearing. This is on the drive end. That's where the cable goes in. And then that's a drive end. And we're going to put some on there too. A little bit up in there. Too much ain't going to hurt nothing on this. There's no recipe for the right amount. So I got that in there. That turns nice. Put that back in the right direction. Get a rag here. This is the bump head, the drive unit, so on the weed eater. Okay, so now I'm going to put this back in. We'll switch the camera. Alright, we're back. I'm going to drop this back down into the cavity. We got some good amount of grease in there. And the heat naturally will cause that grease to heat up, and then it will go down where it belongs. Now, put some on these gears right here where this drive unit is. That's why I like this needle greaser, man. This thing, look at that. Don't afraid to put too much in it. Ain't gonna hurt it. In this case, more is better. It will heat up and move around where it needs to and do its magic. Nice. It's grease. I know I don't have any gloves on. Don't worry about it. Put your cover back on. Nice. Screws back in. Get them started 1 or 2 threads, because if you don't, you'll cross thread it, and your tool don't care. It'll drive it right down. Next time it won't be so lucky on that screw. Of course, these are torque screws, so I'll get this torque down and I'll feel the difference in it. I can tell when I was greasing it. Okay. And I'll just drive these back down. You don't want to go too tight because it is soft. Just evenly I'll switch back and forth. And there it goes, pulling it up. Now I'll just get a couple bumps. There it goes tight. You don't want to break them. Here. And then I'll take it out and I'll check it with a wrench. And I'll see. Oh, what a difference. My grease will work down in there. Huge difference. No wobble. Yeah, save some money there. All right, and that's simple maintenance on a head for, this is for a Troybilt weed eater. Don't be afraid to take it apart. That screw there goes into the shaft and that holds it on there. So I'll loosen these two up because that's their grip, so I'll back these off and then it'll slide right on the pole. And then you drive that one in, there's a hole for it, and that just holds that in place, and this tightens it onto the shaft. At the same time, working on the case. All right, that's Henry Weederman out. Have a good day. 5-minute how to do your bump hitting reset and bring it back to life.